Hey, what's up, guys? It is indeed really, really late. Um, well, I had a really great weekend. I had a weekend with my kids. We hung out and did a lot of just kind of things to spend as much time together as we could. So I really enjoyed it. I didn't really do much filming, so that's kind of why we're here like this. I don't think I have any fancy time lapses. I don't have any B-roll. It's just gonna be you and me. So I've been doing some reflecting on the channel, and I had that review, that reaction video to my first daily vlog, and then the one that I posted this morning, or yesterday, I guess you could call it, of the reacting to the first thing that I ever filmed, and definitely gave me some food for thought. It's interesting what videos perform on my channel and what videos don't, and thankfully the ones that perform so far are the ones that are just more or less like this, which is great. I really do appreciate that, because I feel like we're connecting, you guys and me through this medium, where with the vloggers that I watch, the vloggers that I aspire to be like, these like tremendous, super interesting lives, and I am fortunate enough to have like an interesting job, and travel and do that sort of stuff. Although, I don't have the ability to share that much of it with you guys, because a lot of stuff that I do is so contractually bound, to non-disclosure. But I think I'm gonna try to approach it a little bit differently coming up shortly, and open up a little bit more to you guys. So it's gonna be an experiment, but we'll see. I guess maybe starting tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully it'll be something new, and create a little bit of more stickiness to the channel here. But for now, it's late, and I'm just hanging out here, trying to unwind a little bit before I hit the hay. Ever since I started this daily vlogging, I've been consistently going to sleep around 3 a.m. and I generally wake up just before 6:40, so somewhere between 6:30 and 7. 6:30 and then like maybe 3 snoozes, so that could give you an approximation of somewhere around like 6:48 or something. I don't know. Regardless of all that, it's been quite the journey. I'm looking forward to taking you guys on some more travel. So I have a trip coming up to India, which should be really interesting, and also Chicago before the end of the year, which is usually the first time I see snow every year. So I've been going to Chicago for the last 3 or 4 years to the same event, which is the International Toy and Gaming Convention. It's pretty amazing. It's mostly like young kids and independent inventing community from the Northeast, but they do come from all over the world for the most part. You meet a lot of people from the UK and France at this convention, so it's definitely different. It's definitely one of my favorites because of the nature of it. It's just very, very one-on-one, a lot of hopefuls, a lot of garage tinkerers and stuff, which is very, very close to my own DNA, my own story. So I really enjoy it. Last year I went from this Chicago convention to the CTN Expo in Burbank, which was like going from negative 10 degrees to like the 70s, and I think I got a pretty interesting cold because of that like dramatic change. But I don't think I'm heading out to CTN this year. It was really great, like for networking, but I didn't have a lot of concrete opportunity come from it. I did meet 2 of my like really long-lasting contacts so far, but we haven't really been able to make any business happen together. It's just people that I have a strong personal affinity to, so you know who you are. And yeah, so there's some things coming up that hopefully I'll be able to share in more detail with you guys, and as I get a learning for what I can and cannot do, you know, things will evolve accordingly. But you know, it's been a very interesting ride. I can't believe how bad that first video was. I mean, knowing nothing, and just kind of rolling up my sleeves to do something there was kind of funky. But definitely you live and you learn. I hope you guys watched it because it made me laugh, definitely. So actually I left my tripod on my desk at work, so I'm doing this all handheld. It's probably really shaky, so I apologize. But I don't quite have a rig to set it up. I guess I could set up my usual spot over there. My room's kind of messy right now, and I don't want to show you guys a real wide angle. So we'll just keep it right here for now. Definitely was not feeling like missing a day, because I do have so much to say every day, and it's one of those things I don't think I could sleep if I wasn't uploading anymore. So that's where this is all coming from. I did just a bunch of driving today, so I had to drive all the way to the west coast of Florida and back, and it was really great. I could have shot some time lapses or something like I usually do, but I was really immersed with hanging out with my kids. My son read me a book while we were driving, and it was just so cool. He's so smart. He made the honors list and read to the principal in front of the school. I couldn't be more proud. And we played a lot of board games and stuff. It was awesome. I just so happened to be making toys for his favorite video game property, and it was like one of those things where he just offers up the best ideas. You know, he thinks about all this stuff. It's so cool. He's just like me. My daughter too. She's wonderful. She's so creative. She painted this painting. It's like so amazing. Alright, we're gonna go check it out. This is just one. It's so clean and so inside the lines. She did another one for my mom. We celebrated my mom's birthday this weekend, and it was really special. I did a little bit of an interview that I'm going to use for another project soon. You'll see more about that. God, the lighting is terrible. Let's get back in my corner here, because everything else looks so jacked up right now. I just finished doing like my 3rd load of laundry after the New York trip, so that's all finally done, taken care of. I miss it. Are you guys getting through your post-con blues? I'm still experiencing it. I really want to be sewing again. I had so much fun making that jacket for Wade. I think I'm gonna reinvigorate my Captain Jack Sparrow cosplay really soon. I didn't get very far with it, you know. It's really tough to grow the beard at that point, but it's a little bit more wintry now, so I think the last time I tried to grow it was like July or something, so it was like terrible and uncomfortable. But now, I don't know, there's that new movie coming out too. Can you guys believe that they didn't show him in the trailer? I mean, he's got that whole domestic violence thing going on, but that was interesting. That was a shock to me that we didn't at least see his back or something. But it is Disney. I mean, they know what they're doing, so you can't really question it too much. How about that final Rogue One trailer? Oh my god, so good. You know, that's a question I wanted to bring up to you guys, is how are you guys feeling about Facebook video? I saw the virility, the viral nature of Facebook video is really driving views. What do you guys think? Like, I'm not on Facebook as much as I'm on YouTube, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I guess if I were on Facebook more, it would be easier to share video and not have to leave the website or like copy in a hyperlink, where you just kind of like repost it to your wall. But I haven't quite figured it out. I know I was gonna try and upload videos to this page that I'm making on Facebook. It's just been a real challenge for me to get that done. I'm still doing it. It's just taking a lot longer than I anticipated, and mostly because I haven't really followed through on my other social media diet. You know, when I kicked off this channel, I was like very focused on just videos and just sharing YouTube, but now that I'm trying to grow the channel, I've had to refocus on other social media platforms. Like, if you check out my Instagram now, it's pretty much just derived from the video content, and it hasn't really driven that much engagement yet. So maybe Facebook is the answer. I don't know. It's much easier to run ads on Facebook. I'm not really into that idea, but I was told by some people that really do know what they're doing that some big YouTube channels do drive a lot of traffic by using ads. So I don't know. It's always fun. That's the greatest part about this whole thing for me, is the experiment. It's an ongoing learning process, and that's what I'm truly thankful for. You know, when I was growing alchemy, that was one of the most painful and most enlightening parts, was the different marketing aspects, and I'm gonna have to try and figure out some new angles. The world's changed, you know. I marketed alchemy in like 2011, 2010, and so much has changed in that landscape. But I'm anxious. I'm eager to learn. So I guess it's just kind of like a linear ramble tonight, and if that's not cool, then I'm sorry. Come back tomorrow and there'll be a little bit more of the vlog that you're used to, but that's what I got. I mean, that's what today was. It's definitely a lot of reflection and just time spent with people that you care about. I got my sister's family here visiting. They just arrived a couple hours ago, and it's been a really family-heavy weekend. You know, I had my kids, and I dropped off my kids, and my Aunt Pat was here, and I like cooked my mom, my Aunt Pat dinner, and we spent a lot of time together watching like some of their period kind of like PBS series. And then my Aunt Pat left, and my sister and her family rolled in, and ever since the before Minecon. So my sister was here, and then my other sister was here, and then it was Minecon, and then I was back for a week, and then it was New York, and it's been a really cool late summer. I'm really thankful for all the experiences and all of you guys. It's been awesome. I care about you guys so much. It's really cool when I was in New York and LA, meeting people who are fans of this vlog and hearing the honest feedback and the suggestions and the thoughts. So amazing to me. I love it. Alright, I'll end it there. Good night, guys.